Hey guys, we're gonna go through an upper body warm up and you're gonna need a pair of very light weights. So I want us to start by just doing some windmills, one arm at a time, reaching back as far as you can. And I want you to try to squeeze your core and stay squared up to the front. So the movement's just in your shoulders. We're wanting to warm up our chest and our shoulders today. So we're gonna do a few of these going backwards. And we're gonna do a little bit different warm up today because I want you to see the different ways that you can warm up and so that you can learn what works best for you, what you enjoy the most. Good, bring it forward. And as you bring it forward, think about like you're swimming through the water, so push through, kind of separating that shoulder blade. Good. Do a few more. Awesome. All right, now I want you to grab your dumbbells. I have a pair of 5 pounds. If you're not sure which ones to grab, I want you to be on the safe side, go light or do no dumbbells at all. It's okay to do no dumbbells as we get started, or if you want to just do no dumbbells on the first time we do this warm up. So we're going to do upright rows. We're just going to bring our elbows up. Try not to let your elbows go past your shoulders as we're doing this. And the goal for this warm up is literally just that, get our muscles warmed up. This should not be strenuous. This should not be a challenge to pull these weights up. If it feels challenging, you need to drop the weights. So you either need to go lower, like I would drop to either 2.5 pounds, which I don't have, so I would actually just do no weight if this felt strenuous. So I want you to keep pulling up. We're just gonna do like a higher rep count for this as we're doing the warm up. You could also do this on your own by adding in like 2 extra sets before you do your working sets. So say upright rows are in the workout, you could do 2 warm-up sets, lighter weight, higher rep, to get those muscles warmed up before you go into the heavier weights. Good, give me one more. All right, I want you to come down to the ground and we are going to do a chest fly, and we're gonna warm up our chest now. So we're just coming straight out to the side, stretching that chest muscle out, bringing it back to the top. I'm going nice and slow. Right now, I'm kind of thinking about that stretch, and then activating those muscles, squeezing my chest muscles to get the dumbbells back to the top. And again, here we want to do a higher rep count. Focus on getting that chest muscle fired up. And on this one, you want to make sure your lower back is on the ground. I'm squeezing my core. And that the dumbbells, as they come out to the side, make sure they're a little below your shoulders. Definitely not above your shoulders. A good way to make sure that you're doing it right is just making sure that you can see it out of your peripheral vision. Why is that word hard? And the reason you want to go higher than your shoulders is we don't want to strain our shoulders. So I always think wrist being lower than my shoulders. That's what I pay attention to. Good, give me a couple more. Awesome. Now we're gonna roll over into a plank position, and you can either do a plank on your knees or you can go full on plank. I'm gonna go on my knees since we're warming up, and I want you to do a wider grip. We're gonna warm up our chest. I am sweating, you can see it on the mat. It is still hot in the south. So wide grip, I'm in a plank, modified, and now I'm just wanting to try to touch my chest to the floor, doing a warm-up push-up. And what you could do if you're like, Kathleen, this is not my warm-up push-up, this is my push-up. One thing you can do, keep going, don't stop, is you can elevate your hands onto a higher surface, so grab a bench, or you can even go to a wall and do your push-ups on that as you're warming up your chest. I want you to give me 3 more as we get going. Good, coming as low as you can, focusing on stretching and warming up that chest. Good, all right, we're gonna come back up And we're gonna grab our dumbbells again. And now we're gonna do lateral raises. So, squeezing our stomach, breathe out, squeeze that stomach, slight bend in the elbows, and we're thinking about pushing our fist out to the walls. So I want you to think about pushing out, soft bend in that elbow, making sure that you're not pulling back as you go. You want to be straight up and down. You can actually even lean slightly forward if you want to. I like to always think about soft bend in my elbows and soft bend in my knees. When you have that soft bend in your knees, it honestly helps with being sturdy, stable, and not swaying. Good, give me a couple more. Awesome, last one. Okay, if you feel like you need to do any more exercises, or if you want to just add on a 4th set to each of your exercises today, you can totally do that. Use that first set as the warm-up with lighter weights. You got this.